What we do here is go back.
What is up, YouTube? It's been a couple months since I made an upload. My mic broke, but now I'm back here today to talk about One Piece chapter 1044. Full summary, spoilers. So if you don't want to be spoiled, then just leave this video right now. If you don't care about spoilers, or if you've already read the spoilers, then welcome to the video. I'm going to be talking about the spoilers today, even though it's kind of funny how the spoiler leakers were like, yo, don't read that. You don't want to read the spoilers. Wait till the scans or the release comes out. And then I go on One Piece Reddit and there's all these people and they're like, you know what, I had to. And I'm same boat. I was gonna try to not read the spoilers, but I just couldn't. I've been reading One Piece spoilers for I don't know how long. It's been a year or two now. So let's get started. The chapter starts off with the cover page of Germa 66 that we have. It's 4 or 5 chapters now, maybe more than that we've got. But it picks up where we left off in 1043 with Luffy, and Luffy gets up yo, I thought I lost. What happened? And I like what the summary said. He's but I'm having so much fun now. And then, of course, last chapter, there was Marco and then Kid and Law. They were I don't sense Luffy's presence anymore. And now they're saying, oh, I sense Luffy's presence. He's back up. So then they're telling everyone else, oh, Luffy, Luffy's back. Luffy's back. And then Luffy grabs Kaido, he stretches his arm down to where they're at, grabs Kaido, pulls Kaido back up to the rooftop. And it was we're not finished here. And we go to the Gorosei, and the Gorosei talk more about the fruit, saying that they couldn't get it for they've been trying to get it for forever, and that they could never get their hands on it, as we know from previous in this arc in Wano, when Who's Who was going against Jinbei. That is why Who's Who was in prison, because he lost this fruit to Shanks, which also, this is the part that's really hyped to me, is did Shanks know about this fruit? Did he know that it was actually not the Goma Goma no Mi? Because we find out in this chapter the real name of this fruit, and it's a zone type. It's a mythical zone type, which is even crazier, and I don't really know how I feel about that yet. I'm on the fence with it. I want to be hype, but I want to know more, and at the same time, I also kind of want to be I don't know how I feel about it. I knew it wasn't going to be the Goma Goma no Mi. At this point, everyone knew it's not the Goma Goma no Mi. But I didn't think it would be something completely different. It is the Hito Hito no Mi Mythical Zone Nika model. Now, the Nika part is not as surprising. I think there were a few theories out there saying it, his fruit was actually the Nika fruit or something. There was also the resin fruit theories. And then there were actually some zone fruit theories. And I was I didn't really care for those because I didn't want it to be anything different than a paramecia, because we already thought it was a paramecia. So this is going to have some further explaining, which I'm sure it will. So it's fair to say that I probably will be really hyped about this once we get more information on it. But this chapter overall, just besides that, is really good because we get more with Hiyori and Orochi. And Orochi, being the snake he is trying to sweet talk Hiyori, oh no, I love Odin. It was really Kaido that was doing all this bad stuff. It wasn't me. I was just following him because he would have killed me or whatever. And Hiyori is obviously not buying that. She hates Orochi. It may be fair to say Orochi might actually finally hit the bucket after this chapter. Not too sure. The dude's managed to live this far, but no, he'll definitely be dead at some point. This could be the end for Orochi, but no, it's just some really hype, and obviously Luffy brings Kaido back up to the rooftop, and Kaido is basically telling him, he's yo, I'm so sorry, man, I didn't mean for all this to happen, I didn't know the CP0 agent was gonna come and interrupt our fight. He was and Luffy was dude, don't even sweat it. Let's just finish this shit right now. That's what I like. I love the ending of the chapter. He's nah, don't even sweat it. Let's just end this shit. And best part, no break next week. So we're going to get another chapter next week, which is hype for sure. So I'm really excited for that. Also, we get some more about like the abilities of his fruit, or we've like seen it so far. We've got like a couple images out of like Luffy's face and like Luffy's body. I believe the spoiler said that he's got like some type of like vapor thing going on, like kind of like how his Gear 4th form has that. So that is very interesting as well. Speaking of like Gear 4th, it does kind of make sense in a way, like the zone part, because we do like with Gear 4th, obviously that I could see that being a zone transformation, and Gear 3rd, not as much Gear 2nd, but kind of on Gear 2nd. So I guess you could say that part kind of like helps the fact that he is a zone, because it's already confirmed now. It straight up is a zone. But like I was saying earlier, I do want more of an explanation on that. But it's still really hype. I can't wait for the scans to come out. The scans are going to make this so much better. We get some discussion with Momonosuke and Yamato. Kind of a little back and forth with them. Like, Luffy or Joy Boy? Like, what's going on here? And we also see that Luffy apparently has the ability to turn other things, like objects, into rubber. We see that with Kaido using a blast breath towards Luffy, and Luffy deflects it with his rubber ability. So that is also cool. And it also seems that the Gorosei were talking about this, and I believe it will. I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen the scans, but in the summary it was talking about how Luffy's awakening affects others as well. Like, Luffy's having fun, so also like Kaido, I guess, is having fun. In the full summary, they related it to how like Jim Carrey in The Mask. Like, they said that it was kind of like that, and they also said that it was very cartoonish. So this will be very interesting. The Gorosei also said that this fruit was like almost like unstoppable. I don't really know how I feel about that one. We'll have to see more from this fruit later. Like, obviously he's the main character. We knew Luffy was going to get back up. I'm not going to call this an ass pool, because there is a lot of things that played into this, like a lot of foreshadowing, especially with the Nika part, and also just with the Joy Boy thing. We've known about Joy Boy for a while. I also like how they mentioned that zones kind of have their own like personality, and I like this because this kind of like makes it look like the personality of Joy Boy or Nika the Sun God. It's in the fruit. So it's not like Luffy is like the reincarnation of Joy Boy, or Luffy is like destined to become Joy Boy. It's more just like he ate this fruit, so when he awakens it, he will basically become Joy Boy. It's still kind of unclear on the whole Joy Boy and like Sun God Nika thing. We're gonna find more about that later, of course. But it's looking really good. Like, I was a little bit worried in a way about the whole Joy Boy thing, especially after last chapter. It was like, Joy Boy has returned. Like, it's really hype, but there's just like a part of me that's just like, I don't know, like, where is this going? Like, I don't want this to go to the Naruto route, but it's not looking like it's gonna go that way, obviously, because, you know, Oda knows what he is doing. Either way, it's still One Piece. Gotta love it. Like, I can't have everything go my way. It's not my story. So, just really exciting chapter overall. I mean, there's a lot of things I missed. This is really just me rambling on about the chapter. Like, I'm not going to hit everything, and I'm sure there's some things I might have got wrong. But I just really enjoyed the chapter. It's really hype, especially when the scans or the release comes out. I probably will make a video on that. So, it's really hype. That's all I got for this one. Like I said, this video is just gonna me rambling about the chapter. It's not gonna hit everything, but I just kind of wanted to hit the high points. So let me know what y'all think of the chapter in the comments below. Make sure to leave a like. Should be making a video when the scans release. So yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Y'all have a great day or night wherever y'all are at. Zeno's out of here.
He's made of rubber! How did that happen? Yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum.